sat next to you in a class or smiled at you during a morning jog. This is the story of a killer who murdered, not out of hate, but for the pure joy of the kill. He was someone who could blend in so well that you wouldn't think twice about him. His name was Samuel Rice, and what you don't know is that he was waiting for his next victim, just like he'd wait for his coffee order to be ready. You may have walked past him in the aisles at a local grocery store, maybe even smiled back at him as he reached for the last pack of bacon. But if you ever made a mistake of making eye contact, well, let's just say, you probably won't remember it. Samuel was good at leaving people with this sense of calm and sense of security just before he tore everything apart. Today we'll unravel the story of how this charming, friendly man turned into something far darker. It starts on a typical Tuesday afternoon in a sleepy town that was about as normal as they come, until it wasn't. One day, a jogger named Sarah Miller went missing. The last time anyone seen her was just before she passed Sammy Rice the morning of the disappearance. He was at the park stretching, earbuds in, just like every other person who was getting their early workout in. But Sarah never returned home. Weeks passed without answers, and the police were left scratching their heads. No signs of struggle, no evidence, nothing. Sarah's family began to lose hope, but one thing kept coming back to the officers: Samuel's story. Samuel claimed he'd seen Sarah jogging. He said hello, exchanged a few words, then continued his stretches. Nothing out of the ordinary, until they checked the security footage from a nearby coffee shop, and that's when they saw it. Samuel was seen follow Sarah, not from a distance, mind you. He was just walking behind her, close enough to make her feel uncomfortable, but far enough to not make her suspicious. And as she approached the park's edge, he disappeared. No one saw him after that. But there was something else, something that wasn't on the security footage, but came from a source who had never spoken up before. A woman named Carol, an older neighbor of the Samuels, came forward to say something strange. I always thought he was strange, but he never harmed a fly. I remember seeing him out there just standing in the yard watching the street, always smiling. That's what freaked me out the most. Smiling. Always smiling. Samuel's smile had always been unsettling. People spoke of it like it was a mask, a facade, but they never thought it was a sign of something much more sinister, until it was too late. Wow, that was episode 1, AI True Crime Story. I know it was long beginning. I can chop this up and screw it up. It's almost been an hour. But I just wanted to see how the power of AI, what you can do and how you can manipulate it to your advantage if you're into creativity, into video programming. They got even YouTube. You can do a thumbnail. You can do so much with it, man. But if y'all like that, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe.